Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and leave me a genuine comment. I sure would appreciate it. What we're going to be talking about today are duck calls, and specifically duck calls for new hunters or even veteran hunters who just don't call a lot or don't feel comfortable about utilizing their call. What kind of call do you need? How many calls do you actually need? Now, hey, if you've been around me any length of time, you know I carry a lot of duck calls. Do I use them all? Most of the time, no. I just like duck calls. I like them around my neck. I like to know that I have extra calls close by, so if one of them does go down, I can pick up another one. But what do you really need? And that's what we're going to talk about, so stay tuned. Okay, guys, so you're brand new to duck hunting, you're a veteran duck hunter, just don't know how to blow a call, or you're not confident of blowing a duck call. Listen, the only way you're going to learn is to get out here and do it. And I'm going to show you 3 basic duck calls that you can utilize at any time during the season to help you and to get you involved, especially when you're hunting with other guys that may blow a duck call, have been blowing for a long time. They know what they're doing, but you're wanting to get involved. So I'm going to give you 3 duck calls, 3 separate duck calls that you can utilize that gets you involved with this great duck hunting experience. Well, the first call that I suggest that everyone should get is a mallard call, a mallard hen call, and get a double reed. There are 3 types of duck calls. You have your triple reed, you have your double reed, and you have your single reed. But to start off, I would start with a double reed duck call. I have one here. This happens to be an old Raspy from Duck Commander. It's a polycarbonate call. Has a good sound to it. It's low, it's raspy, works in the timber, works out on open water, and it's a really good call to learn on. Another reason, it's easy to blow. So you want to get a duck call, especially a mallard call, that's easy to blow, good for your air. That would be the call that I would suggest. And it doesn't have to be Duck Commander. It can be any of the others, R&T, Echo. I just wouldn't spend a lot of money on a duck call. You can get a polycarbonate call. This is from, like I said, from Duck Commander. I think it cost me like 20 bucks. If it's your first call, don't spend a lot of money on it. Don't go get a custom call just because your buddy has one. Just get a call that you can practice on. And that's all you really need as far as a mallard hen call. But get a mallard hen. Learn the basic quack. Just that basic quack. That's all you need to learn at this point in time. Don't worry about a feed chuckle. Don't worry about a high ball. Don't worry about comeback calls. Just worry about that single quack. Okay, guys, the second call that I'm going to show you that I think every duck hunter should have on their lanyard, and that is a 6-in-1 duck call. Again, this happens to be made by Duck Commander. By the way, I'm not affiliated with Duck Commander. I've said this on several of my videos. They just make a really good duck call, and these calls, they make the best. But the 6-in-1 call, you can do a lot of things with this. If your buddies are blowing a mallard call and you're not confident on blowing a mallard call, you can blow a widgeon call, or you can blow a pintail call, or a green-winged teal drake call. You can even do a mallard drake call. This is the mallard drake call. Like I said, with the pintail whistle or the 6-in-1 call, you can do the same, basically the same sounds. It's basically a low hum, and you can do the same thing with the 6-in-1 call. Now, I will tell you that when this first came out, I grabbed it. I utilized it a lot until I figured out that I can make a mallard drake call with this. So get yourself a 6-in-1 call. Now, I did kind of mention the Duck Commander mallard drake call, But that's really not the third call that I'm going to be talking about. Now, this third call, if you live or you hunt specifically in the Mississippi Flyway, Eastern Central Flyway, or even the Atlantic Flyway, I think this call should be a must on your lanyard, which will make you up to 3 calls. And that is a gadwall call. Now, I know a lot of people think that this is a gimmick, but these things work. I cannot tell you how many gadwall I have called. Now, Duck Commander is the only company that I know of that makes a gadwall call, and they make 2 of them. This one, this big monstrosity, is the original, and they also make a Magnum, a little shorter, but it's a whole lot louder. But if you're living in those areas, on those particular flyways, I really think you should have one of these on your lanyard. Again, if you're new to duck hunting, you want to get involved, any one of these 3 calls, you can join in while everybody else is blowing the feed chuckles and doing, you know, the high balls and whatnot. You can add these in, and it just brings in a lot more realism, especially if you're hunting over a multi-species spring. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I hope that you have learned a little something. Guys, again, if you're new to duck hunting or you're a veteran that just doesn't blow a duck call that often or feels embarrassed about it, listen, don't be. Get out there, get yourself a duck call, get out there, start learning how to blow it. Blow it in your truck, blow it in your house, drive your wives crazy, girlfriends crazy. Go outside and blow it. But if you want to learn how to call ducks, you got to get out here in the field to do it. You can learn to blow. I know a lot of guys that can blow a great duck call, but they don't know how to call ducks. And that's the difference. Learning how to blow a duck call is way different than learning how to call a duck. And we'll get in that in probably some future videos. But until then, we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365.